Hi, I'm Kimberly, and we're here today with Jill Finley, the creator of Appli-Glue.
I'm happy to be here. This is a product I developed for basting your applique pieces down. It's not a permanent adhesive, it's just a temporary bond. It's water soluble and it will wash out. But I want to tell you how you use it. So first of all, it comes with a little storage cap like this. And you just unscrew the storage cap. You can put that on later. And then in the little baggie that comes on it, there's a pink tip. So you just slide it on and screw it in place. So that makes it easy because you can take that off and clean it out and screw it back on. This tip is wonderful because it's very precise. I've got some prepared applique pieces here, and you can see that it allows you to put just the tiniest drop of glue here in your seam allowance to glue your piece down. Now because the tip is nylon, it won't rust and the glue doesn't stick to it, and it's not going to clog. This tip is tapered. See, it's wider at the bottom, so that allows air up into the tip so the glue can slide back down into the bottle so it doesn't get clogged. So after I use it, I just kind of tap it, and the glue will slide back down in. When I'm done with my whole applique session, I'll take the tip off, go rinse it out, and then put my storage cap back on. I use it to baste down my applique pieces. You can also use it to baste down rickrack,
Okay.
and you could use it to, sometimes I use it on my bindings.
Okay.
Especially if I'm in a hurry.
Okay.
So I'll sew the first side down and roll it over and just glue the back. It is temporary, so I do have to eventually get around to stitching. Kimberly, one other thing I wanted to tell you about Appli-Glue. I mentioned that it's an archival product, and that was one of the reasons, the main reasons that I developed it, because I got looking at my quilts, and I have been using a basting product for years, and I realized that I had this basting glue sitting inside my quilt, in between the applique piece and the background. And if it's a quilt that's a show quilt or it's a wall hanging, I don't usually wash that very often, so it's not going to get washed and that glue's sitting there, so my quilt's at risk. So I wanted to make sure the product that I used is archival, and that means that it's acid-free, pH neutral, so that it won't damage your quilt over time.
Thank you so much for telling us about Appli-Glue and how to use it. I've
You're
been
welcome.
using it for a while, and I love the product, so I'm super excited to get the extra tips from you today.
Great. It's good to be here.